Liverpool is interested in a monster player as an alternative to Euro and Calafiori. New Liverpool manager Arne learned of his team's fate on Tuesday morning following the announcement of the Premier League fixtures. Slot will take over ahead of the 2024-2025 season after the legendary German manager Jürgen Klopp decided to leave his post at Liverpool at the end of last season. Liverpool begins the season on the first Saturday with a potentially tough clash against newly promoted Ipswich. They will travel to Portman Road aiming to kick off the new era in the best way possible. In their first home match of the season, the Reds will host Brentford, and the new manager will certainly aim to secure 3 points in his first match in front of the Anfield fans. Liverpool's first major match will occur when they travel to Old Trafford to face Manchester United. Slot is looking to turn to the transfer market to give his team the best chance of securing 3 points. In fact, they have already been linked with a player who could strengthen the team ahead of a tough first few matches. The player in question is Crystal Palace and England national team centre-back Mark Guehi. The 23-year-old player took the stage in England's first match against Serbia at Euro 2024 and delivered an excellent performance. Now, he is a favourite among several Premier League teams, including Liverpool. Sources indicate that the young defender caught the Anfield club's attention before the tournament and remains a valid option for Liverpool. The Reds are aware that Guehi's current contract at Selhurst Park has only 2 years left. This is enough reason for them to make a move for the English defender this summer. However, while there is no clear information at present, they will likely compete with other Premier League clubs in the transfer race. Palace has stated that they will not accept offers below £65 million for the 23-year-old, citing Everton's valuation of Jared Branthwaite. The 23-year-old Guehi was a key player for the Eagles last season. He played 25 times for Palace in the Premier League, captaining the team 10 times in the top league and the FA Cup. However, he struggled with injuries and missed 13 matches due to a knee injury. This is not a major concern for Liverpool, as Guehi had previously only missed 3 matches in his career. Guehi is not the only centre-back Liverpool has recently been linked with. It is reported that Lille's young player Leny Yoro is also one of the targets. Additionally, the impressive Italian centre-back Riccardo Calafiori is on the Reds' transfer list. When comparing the statistics of the 3 players, 3 main areas, passing, carrying the ball, and defensive attributes stand out. In terms of passing, Calafiori is certainly superior to Guehi and Yoro. The Italian player has an average of 3.7 progressive passes per 90 minutes, while Guehi averages 3 and Yoro 2.3. However, neither of these players considers this their weakness, and both are quite capable of advancing the play. Guehi has an average of 4 passes per 90 minutes, Calafiori 3.6, and the 18-year-old Lille defender only 1.8. Considering Lille has had less possession than Bologna, and more recently Oliver Glasner's Palace, Yoro's numbers being lower is somewhat understandable. In terms of ball carrying, Calafiori again outperforms the other 2 defenders. The Italian player, who was excellent in Italy's first match against Albania at Euro 2024, has an average of 1.1 progressive carries per 90 minutes. In comparison, Guehi averages 0.7 and Yoro only 0.3 per 90 minutes. From a defensive perspective, the difference between the 3 players is much smaller. Given Liverpool's style of play, comparing centre-backs by their defensive numbers is not always ideal, but some inferences can still be made. Firstly, Calafiori wins more aerial duels than the other 2 players, with an average of 2.3 per 90 minutes. Yoro averages 1.5 per 90 minutes, while Guehi wins only 1.3. However, this can be compensated by Virgil van Dijk. The Palace player has a 50% aerial duel win rate. In terms of ball recoveries, Calafiori again outperforms his defensive rival significantly. The Bologna player averages 7.5 per 90 minutes, while Guehi, showing his impressive ability to defend in wide areas, averages 5.3 ball recoveries per 90 minutes and Yoro 4.2 per 90 minutes. The numbers suggest that Calafiori should be Liverpool's overwhelming choice, but it may not be that simple. In the eyes of Palace reporter Bobby Manzi, Guehi, described as a monster, is already experienced in the Premier League and will not need time to adapt to the league. While Guehi is 23 and Calafiori is 22, Yoro is only 18 years old and will only get better and be around for longer. However, what works in Guehi's favor, besides being a great player as the statistics show, is his versatility. As football analyst Ben Mattinson explains, he is a player equally comfortable playing on either side, making him attractive to Liverpool. Next season, he could play alongside Van Dijk and then move to the right centre-back position when the Dutch player leaves Anfield, replacing the legendary defender. While his numbers may not be as impressive as Calafiori's, or he may not have the age advantage like Euro, Guehi's quality and versatility are undeniable. Adding a proven performer in the Premier League who can play with or without Van Dijk could be a perfect opportunity for Liverpool this summer. Guehi is a top candidate to be one of the best transfers of the summer at Anfield. Liverpool is interested in a £35 million star. Journalist Ben Jacobs has said it is likely that Leeds United will let Crescencio Somerville go this summer, and Liverpool is interested in signing him. Somerville first moved to Elland Road from the Feyenoord Academy in 2020. A year later, he moved to the first team and has made over 80 appearances for the club in 3 seasons. Liverpool is expected to be in search of a winger this summer as they prepare for a new chapter under new head coach Arne Slot. The Dutchman took charge at Anfield earlier this month following the departure of long-serving manager Jürgen Klopp. Somerville, described as unplayable by Sky Sports commentator Michael Dawson, has emerged as an interesting player for Liverpool, according to Jacobs. The journalist claims that a fee of £35 million in the upcoming transfer window could be enough to secure the player, but other clubs might join the race if they fail to reach their main targets. Jacobs said, "It's very likely Somerville will leave Leeds. Liverpool are interested in him, and there is a real sense that £35 million could be enough. But Leeds' valuation may be a bit higher. Those who miss out on Olise may find Somerville an excellent option for half the price of Olise's release clause." Last season, Somerville played 49 matches for Leeds in all competitions. During this period, he scored 21 goals and provided 10 assists, helping the club reach the playoff final, where they lost to Southampton at Wembley. Elsewhere, another forward player who could potentially catch Liverpool's attention is 21-year-old Hoffenheim star Maximilian Beer. Amid uncertainties about Darwin Núñez's future, there have been reports linking the young player with Liverpool. According to German sources, Liverpool, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, and Brentford are among the Premier League clubs interested in signing Beer. Additionally, it is noted that Bundesliga champions Bayer Leverkusen are also interested in the forward. Bayer extended his current contract with Hoffenheim last October, and the new deal runs until the summer of 2027. Sources indicate that his release clause is €33 million. Liverpool is expected to intensify their contacts in the coming days.